So I want to talk about one other joy of weeding that you might think about. I'm getting near the end of weeding my 1-year-olds, so I'm starting to think about what else I can learn by as I finish off my weeding. So one of the things that occurred to me is I should just stop and observe for a while. And that's what I was just doing for probably about 10 minutes or so. I also just lay down in the field on my side with my hands like that, watching, just reclined position. So interesting to observe. Now what I was observing was a ladybug and how it was navigating through all of the vegetation here. I was trying to figure out if, now a ladybug is a beneficial insect. It'll take care of aphids, and when you have fruit trees around like I do, definitely a nice insect to have around. So I was looking at the plants and trying to figure out maybe what was attracting the aphid to this type of vegetation. I don't really have an answer, but the act of observing made me learn a few things about it. One thing is that when you see an aphid on hairy vetch, it's almost as if the hairy vetch is a transportation highway. They can get from one plant to another easily. So maybe they like to go near hairy vetch that's embedded in vegetation for that reason. It travels up and down dandelions. It appears to like to do that. Not seeing it stop too often to feed or anything, so I'm not exactly sure what it's looking for. I'm thinking it might be the eggs of certain insects. So when it's getting rid of aphids, it's probably eating their eggs, killing off the next generation that's going to be born. But it's questions like this that it's just observing stuff and trying to figure out what's happening that will provoke questions that you can go back to the internet and research and try and learn more about it. But so there's benefits. One of the joys of gardening or weeding is just taking a break and taking time to observe some of the life that's in your soil and your vegetation and trying to understand why it's there. One other thing I noticed was a spider came up and appeared to be tracking the ladybug, and then he pounced on him, but that was it. He drew back quickly and they didn't seem to interact again after that. So the spider was just kind of didn't really know what it was that was moving the vegetation, but its natural response is to go and pounce on whatever it is, but it can pull back fast enough when it discovers it took on the wrong insect, or else that's not the type of insect it wants to eat or tangle with. So this is another joy of gardening.